Rick Latham back on BeatIt TV. Thanks very much for taking time to talk to us.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Good to see you.
If good not to in see person, you too. Good to see you in good health.
At least, yeah. We're doing great here. We're doing great.
Good.
Here.
That's good. And so, in this really strange and troubled time, we'd like to ask you. The first question we'd like to ask you is: there's lots of musicians now stranded at home, and lots of drummers stranded at home. Without their kids, maybe they've got a pad at home, maybe not even that. What would you recommend they do in order to stay in shape, or maybe even not get crazy, when locked down at home?
Yeah, sure. It's a crazy time, man, for everybody. Yeah. Even for me, I have a luxury of having this studio at home here. And I'll show you a little more. I'm going to switch and just so the guys can see. This is my setup here. Nice. And I do a lot of Skype lessons. I've been doing this pretty much since the internet started. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people teaching online now, which is great. Take advantage of that for sure. Even if you don't have drums at home, you can still study. I mean, if you have a practice pad, I know you said, what if you didn't have a pad or anything, but you can still play on, just about any surface, and,
cushions,
Yeah, cushions, pillows on the couch, even on a carpeted floor,
mm-hmm.
even on a wooden floor, or a tile floor or any kind of floor. But, just, you can always keep your hands moving and, practice technical kind of movement exercises, But, like I said, I have the luxury of the studio here, but, also listen to music, man. Stream music. Help other musicians out by streaming their music. I know we all don't make a lot by streaming online, but it's still, it's a good thing to listen and maybe discover some new people as well, some new artists, some new musicians. Listen to different genres, maybe listen to something different than what you're used to listening to or used to playing. This is also a good time to discover new artists, new musicians.
Right. On that topic, are there any drummers, any names you would recommend, to our viewers?
I can't think of any just right off the top of my head, but there's so much music on the internet, man. Just you could just kind of peruse YouTube and Spotify and check out different things. But I actually personally don't check out a lot of drummers. I check out bands and stuff. So I think that's important too. I mean, there's so many great lessons on YouTube and Drumeo, the Drum Channel, all those online services. I mean, you can discover a lot of people. So, I can't really think of anybody offhand. I mean, I always like to find different new guys, and every day just about there's somebody on Facebook or Instagram somewhere, so, that's important as well. So, just, and again, don't be intimidated by technology. I think a lot of people get intimidated by trying to use Skype and other Zoom technologies, stuff like that for lessons. But it's really gotten pretty easy now. If you have a decent webcam. I mean, I have different cameras set up here. I'm going to switch again to this so you can see. I have a foot cam, another cam over the drums, and different things for different ways that I teach, but or different things that I'm working on. But I think it's important to try to utilize what we have available. Also, I'm looking at my signal. I just want to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I could turn up the voice a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, good. So, just try to stay creative, man. Take walks too. Get out and exercise a little bit. You can still go outside, It's
don't get crazy, right?
Yeah. It's easy to do, I mean, I'm cooking a lot, My wife and I we're cooking a lot and eating a lot, and drinking a lot. But but we're staying healthy. So
Yeah. So talking about the technology and how it helps do lessons and things. Are you getting a lot of that? Has the current situation influenced your teaching situation, or has it changed it in any way?
Well, of course, I'm doing more online stuff than and in-person, lessons here at my place. And I teach at MI a couple of days a week in Hollywood. So the school is closed, of course, and we're doing some online lessons through the school as well. So it's changed, and I think this might have an effect on the drumming community and music community from now on. I think people may become familiarized more with this, and it's a good thing to connect with people all over the world. So, if you can't be there, it's the next best thing. I don't really prefer teaching online. I still like live lessons much better, but it's a good thing for some people, and it's all that some people have the opportunity to do that are living distance learning.
Absolutely, I agree. I actually think when this blows over, this kind of technology is going to stay to a much greater extent than it did before.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you.
Sure. Okay. Could you play something for our viewers?
Yeah, sure. I'll scoot over there and play a little bit. Again, I'm going to change some things around, but I'll be moving over there. Okay. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
And everything should sound pretty good. It might be a little bit distorted depending on your speakers and what kind of system you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay. So, here we are at the drums. Just check the sound first.
Okay. Well, it's really all you need to do teaching.
Yeah. I mean, it's again, it depends. It depends a lot on what speakers and things are involved on the other end.
Yeah.
But it only takes a short time to figure all that out. I mean, if it's too loud, I can turn it down. I can turn my signal down, or you can turn it down on your end. So it works. It works pretty well, actually. It works better than people think.
Oh yeah, really nice. Okay, so thanks a lot for this. Thank you for the words of consolation.
I'm going to move back over now.
Yeah, and hope to see you soon in much better, conditions and in a much better surroundings.
Yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon too, man. I was coming, I had planned to come to Europe at this time, actually, the last week of this month.
Yeah.
And of course they canceled Frankfurt, which is getting smaller anyway, but still, it's a good show for some companies, and I always look forward to seeing all the Istanbul Mehmet people there, and a lot of my friends from Germany. And then I had a short tour, clinics over Germany and Italy coming up, so had to cancel that, and also many gigs here locally. So, but like I said, luckily I'm doing things here in the studio with tracks and online lessons. So there's a lot of great guys teaching. So, I advise everybody to take advantage of that right now, for sure.
Great. On that note, thank you very much for this. And like I said, hope to see you next time. Thank you.
All right, guys. Spoko.